Good evening, everybody. Hope you are all really well. Quickly scroll back to the top of the comments and say hello to a few people. Good evening. I'm guessing that's Gav on the Smart Vapors UK. Good evening, Evan. Evening, Robert. Good evening, Shelley. Hope you're good. Good evening to Jane. Good evening to Shelley. I think that is Miss Whitaker. Hope you're well. Good evening, John. Evening, Justin. Hope you're good, mate. Good evening, Wayne. Good evening, Alan. Good evening to Louise. As Justin says there, if you can sort of chuck out a little bit of a cheeky share, but don't get yourself into trouble over it. It's sometimes easier just to share it to your own wall and tag a few people in. That would be greatly appreciated. Is that Shelley? I've said hello to Shelley. Hope you're good. Who else have we got there? Louise, Lewis, David, Tracy. Who else we got? Good evening, Anne. Hope you're well. Good evening, Scott. Lewis, if I'm not said hello to you. Good evening to Marianne again. Good evening, Sean. Hope you're well, mate. Your comments just streamed past me on there. Good evening, Kerry. Good evening, Miss Hannah. Hope you're well. Good evening, Mark. I'm very well, thank you, Tracy. I've just had my dinner, so I'm full of food. Who else have we got in there? Good evening to Kim. Evening, Ashley. Hope you're well. Good evening, Belinda. Hope you're good. If I don't press enter, I won't be visible. Are you opening a shop looking like from the shelves behind you? No, it just keeps things a bit more organised, Dan. I've managed to get my own room now, so we managed to get rid of the spare bed out of here. So it's all nice just to have my own little space to keep all my little collection in. What have we got? So we've got 34. I don't know what the split is. We are on YouTube as well tonight. What I will be doing, I will be picking a couple of people off Facebook and a couple of people off YouTube as well, just to have a quick go on the coin toss with a sort of a 50-50 chance, I suppose, of winning a 100 ml bottle of Fruity Boom and also the full sample pack as well. So we haven't got many over on YouTube at the minute, so some of you may want to think about being on there as well, or being on both, or whatever works for you. I normally do find that YouTube's a slightly better picture and there's a bit less lag as well, but the picture looks okay for mine at the moment. Let me just quickly catch up with any of the comments. Thank you very much, Justin. Are you opening? Right, so that's where I got back to. I'm at work, so everyone feels sorry for me. I've had the day off today, Justin, just to rub it in. Who else we had come in? Joe's in as well. Hello, mate, over on Facebook, on YouTube. Hope you're well. We have Mr. Leach. Who else have we got? Shelley's tagging a few people. Don't pick me as I have the sample pack. Thank you, Anne. Yeah, that's something. If I do pick somebody out, and they've already got the full range of this, or they've already got the sample pack, and things like that, then it'd be nice to sort of let someone else have a go. Beard is coming along nicely. It's still at that annoying stage, Sean. I'm determined to try not touch it too much tonight, but it's I don't know, it's all getting really thick and itchy around here. Good to hear you're well, Joe. Yes, we've all got our lovely sort of regulars in here. So what is everybody vaping on this evening? I've got a little bit of a mixture going on again tonight. On my Lost Vape Ursa pod kit, which is not normally my thing, but absolutely loving this, I'm on the amazing Rainbow Soda. On my little mouth-to-lung setup, I've got some of the Pink Lemonade Duo Salts. And also in my P2P silver box today, I got a load of juice, but I also got one of the little Frumis pods. The strawberry one, so I've been giving that one a go. Good evening, Scott. Hope you're starting to feel a bit better, mate. And you're not having to spend your life on the toilet. I don't know why I'm laughing, but I think it's funny when other people are sick. So Justin's on the banana, mango, and fruit custard. Very nice. What else is everybody on? Ricky's on the Soda King on ice, blue Raz on the Drag S. Very, very nice. Good evening, Donna. Hope you're well. Hope you're keeping Scott in order and not letting him rule the roost as he tries to. And make sure you steal all of his grape juice as well, just to wind him up a little bit more. Jane is on the Swag Medusa lemon Medusa lemon sherbs. Justin, strawberry limeade. It's amazing. Hooligan pink juice or punk juice. I've not tried that one, Sean. Adrian's down to his last 10 to 15 mil of the grapefruity boom. That's one that I've not tried yet. That's one of the ones that I'm really looking forward to trying. I know that was one of Scott's favourites. Need to order some new shiny hardware, so looking to pop in a cheeky order in. Yeah, the only thing which I've got recently, which came today, is one of the swag kits that came in my P2P box. I will probably crack that open at some stage and have a go. And I did have one years ago when they first came out. So Joe's on the banana ice geek bar. The banana one's quite nice, actually. It reminds me of the old sort of banana sweets that you used to get. It's really, really nice. Louise Marie Lodge is on the Fruity Boom Pineapple. That's a good one. I had that one last week. And Anne is on the same as well. I would say I'm on the Fruity Boom Grape, but Mrs. Mac has pinched it. Well, I did pop a comment in there about that just a second ago, Scott. I noticed that you put a nice little hand check up of it as well. But obviously I'm not going to grass her up because Donna's really nice. Right, so Kerry is on the Pucker Rainbow Blaze with the upends and Keep It 100 Blue Slush on the Velocity. Very, very nice. Mango Soda of the Punk Juice for Sean. Ox Velocity Rainbow Burst. Justin says, I need a Rinko Jelly Mod. Justin, drop me a message after the live and I'll let you know where's a really good place to get them from. What else have we got up to? Right, let me scroll down a bit. I'm very well, Danny. Hope you're good, mate. Just throw me under the bus anytime, Scott, mate. That's my job. If you haven't worked that one out by now, that's my job. Geek bars, all gone, awesome flavors, but couldn't put them down. Yeah, I've had a little bit of a play on mine, and I think they're potentially a little bit strong for me. I'd be much happier if they were in a 10 milligram rather than the 20, but they are smoother for 20 milligram. I can't take that away from them, but I can't chain hit them all day. What else have we got there? You should be used to that by now, but that's definitely right. You should be. Right, we're getting this numbers in. There's not many over on YouTube, but I will be picking out sort of a mixture of people from Facebook and YouTube. By the looks of it, it'll probably be more from the Facebook side of things because there's only 7 over on the YouTube at the bit at the minute. So it would always be good to jump over there. What I will quickly do, I shall quickly run through what we're going to be looking at tonight, and then we'll go through them one by one. I won't necessarily be doing them in this order, but the first one we'll be taking a look at tonight is the Fruity Broom Grape. I shall pop that to one side. Let's get rid of my work phone out the way. Then we should be having a look at the Apricot and Peach. Third is the Yellow Pear. I'm looking forward to trying that one. And then last but not least is the peach by itself. Like I said, I'm not going to do these in this particular order or anything like that, but I will just take them out of the boxes. And for those who don't know, inside the box, when I can open it up, you get this little bottle here. It's not a Nick shot, it's an ice shot. There's no nicotine in it at all. If you like your juices with a bit of an icy hit, what you can do, you can add some of this to it. I wouldn't add it all in one go just to be on the safe side, but you can certainly add sort of like, I don't know, a third of the bottle, give it a go. If you want it a bit icy, you can always add some more to it and sort of take it from there, but I wouldn't put it all in one go just to be on the safe side in case you make it a bit too cold for yourself. So I'll take all these out the boxes just to make life a little bit easier. And I'll chuck them down over there, out the way. Don't pick me as I have loads. Give others a chance. Yeah, I'm going to try and pick different people than what I picked last week as well. But I've got a memory like a sieve. So if I do pick somebody that I picked last week, or somebody who's perhaps one of the ambassadors, or they've already got a full range, it'll just be sort of so much sort of nicer if you just to sort of say pick somebody else, so sort of other people can have a go at it. And sort of give it a try, because that's the idea of it, is to try and get it out there for more people to try, really. How's my bum softener? My bum softener is absolutely great, Kelly. I've got this little sort of thing that I sit on. It actually belongs to the missus. It's a coccyx supporter, but it actually just makes me sit higher in the chair so you can see the ruffle of t-shirt, and otherwise I'm sort of down sort of like that, and it just sort of pushes me up a bit. When are you going to do reviews with the one with the eye shots in? I'm not personally dyed, but Scott is going to be doing it at some stage soon, on a Wednesday, I think. I don't think it's necessarily tomorrow, because Scott wasn't well yesterday. He's still not well, bless him, but he should be fine for tomorrow. So Scott's going to do the 4 that I did last week. Good evening, Kerry. And then I think sort of sometimes over a Wednesday, perhaps when he hasn't got a hardware review, he's going to start doing some of the ones with the eye shots in as well. What have I missed here? Only 8 on the dark side. Yeah, that's right. There is only 8 over there, but I suppose you get a better chance of getting picked if you're over there as well, if there's only 8 of you, I suppose. What we got sort of 46 it's showing at the top of my screen. I know that's a mixture between 8 people who are sort of on here and also on the other side, but it does soften your bum. It provides a bit of cushioning, Kelly. Yeah, it does. Good evening, Tracy. I'm really, really well, thank you. Justin, and well, that's just a reply. I think that's the thing with StreamYard. I can't see when it's a reply and when it's just somebody saying something. But no, it's fine. All right, so for today, I'm just going to be using what I've sort of used quite religiously recently, if I can get my words out, which is the Ultrona Fallout with the Dead Rabbit SE kits on top. I've got 6 of them freshly wicked up, but there's only 4 juices in this lot, so I won't need to be doing any re-wicking. That's a beauty sign over your shoulder. It certainly is. Thank you very much to Mr. Mac for my lovely sign. He's an absolute legend, that bloke. Really, really nice. Don't need to get picked unless you're given a stab wood away. Never, Joe. You never have on having my collection. I'll move some of them around a bit. You can see some of them down the bottom there now, because they're all sort of just hidden away. All right. I'll tell you what. Let's pick somebody straight away for a shot on the 50-50 wheel. And I'm going to try and pick somebody. There we go. So is Tracy Hicking still with us? I hope Tracy is. She only commented a while ago. If you are here, Tracy, if you can just say, I'm here. And then I'll explain how your 50-50 chance of getting a 100ml bottle of this and a sample pack will work. So we'll just wait for Tracy to come in while I find my vape, and I'll have a quick blast on that. So yes, I'm here. Right, Tracy, what I need you to do is in the comments, I need you to give me heads or tails. And then what I'll do is I shall flip this here. And if it lands on the one that you chose, then you shall win a 100ml bottle and also a full range of the sample packs. If unfortunately you don't get it right, we shall move on to somebody else. So I'm just waiting for Tracy to come up with heads or tails. We should give her a few seconds just to come in because of the lag. I know what it's like. So we shall just, right, so there she goes. So I'll put it on the screen. So Tracy wants heads. So what I'll do is I shall just flip it. So we want this to land on heads, don't we? And it is a head. So well done to Tracy Hicking. Let me just write your name down, Tracy. What I'll need from you at the end, and I'll put a little thing up, is I'll need your name, address, email address, and phone number, and also what flavor from the Fruity Boom you would like. If you're not sure of all the flavors, if you have a look on the website, which is scrolling across the bottom of the screen there, if you let me know which one you want in a 100ml bottle, and then you'll obviously get the rest of them in sort of sample pack sizes. So congratulations to Tracy. She is our first lucky winner of the evening. And I've got to work out how I get rid of that comment off my screen now. I think if I just scroll back up, and then I should be able to find it and then click it off there. So well done to Tracy. She is the first lucky winner last week. I think last week we had 4 out of 5 winners, which was absolutely amazing. As you all know, this stuff doesn't come from me; it comes direct from Pete at the factory. So it's all thanks to him. Right, so let's get started on these. I'm just going to grab a random one out. There we go. We're going to start on the peach. Like I was saying, I've got no nicotine or anything. I haven't put any ice in these or anything like that at all. I've not tried them yet either, so it's going to be a brand new sort of first trial for me as well. So as you can see, I've got some nice, fresh, clean cottons on there when I can work out where I need to put it for the camera. I'm still getting used to where the camera is on this thing. Let's get the cottons all nicely juiced up, and then we'll give it the obligatory smell test, taste test, and then we'll give it a vape and see what we think of it. For those who perhaps have watched Scott's reviews before and not watched mine, I don't really give mine a score out of 10. I just sort of try and pick out my sort of top ones from what I'm reviewing. So I'll pick out 2 tonight as my favorite 2. And let me just quickly go back. So it's just a lot of congrats trees. Pineapple is amazing. Yeah, Kath and I had that one last week. It was absolutely gorgeous. Right, so let's give this one a smell test, the peach, and let's see if it's like quite a nice natural peach. I'm trying to get to the comments come up. Peach like Chris's bum, thanks to his new cushion. You may be having words tomorrow, Miss Hannah. So I'm just trying to bring that up. You borrowed Billy's Mac. No, it's my Mac. Billy's been banned. Why are they all talking about your peachy bum? It's because I've got this little cushion that I sit on. I call it my old man's cushion, but it just sort of cushions my bum a bit when I'm sat in my seat, because I spend my life sort of sat in here because I'm working from home at the minute, and this chair's not the most comfortable. So I'm just getting a really nice peach smell come off that. It smells like quite a nice natural sweet peach. It's got no artificial smells. There's no chemical smells in the background or anything like that. Just smells like a really nice peach. Let's give it a bit of a taste. Nice big blob of it. I am Tracy. I am doing the grape tonight. That'll be probably one of the ones I leave towards the end because I've heard so much good thing about them. It's not a donut, Jeff. It's like it's a specially designed sort of seat cushion for supporting your coccyx. Well, straight away in the taste test, all I'm getting from that is a really, really nice, sweet peach. It's not overly sweet. The balance is about sort of right for me. I do like my sweet juices. I like my cold juices and stuff as well. But it's certainly a nice, strong flavour. Really, really nice, strong flavour. It's certainly not muted in any stretch of the imagination. And it's sort of making my mouth sort of water a bit as well. Really, really tasty. Right, so let's give it a vape and see what we think of it. So what's this coil coming out? This coil's coming out as a 0.15, so let's stick it up to 70 watts and see what we get off it. Has Billy had his day? He has. He did okay towards the end on Thursday on the Bonanza, so he may get a go on Thursday, but I'll have to have a word. What have we got? 11 over there now. It's getting a bit better. And again, on the vape, that's just a really, really nice, sweet, juicy peach. Really nice sort of natural fruit flavor to it as well. Really, really nice. That's really, really tasty. What it reminds me of is just a really nice, fresh, juicy, ripe peach. There's no sort of artificial sweet taste in the background as if it's more of a candied flavor. It's not. It just tastes like a really natural peach juice to me. Really, really nice. Tasty, tasty, tasty. Right, let's see if I can find another comment. Let's find a comment over this time on, there we go. So Mark Willie, if you can pop something in the comments, mate. If you are still here, put yes, and you can put yes heads, But I don't know if you've had these ones before. If you have, just let me know, and then we can pick somebody else out. But hopefully Mark is still here. If you are here, Mark, just put yes, I'm here, and then heads or tails, and then we can give you a go. But if you have had them, if you just let me know, mate, and then we can take it from there. I'll pick somebody else out or whatever. I don't know if you have had them or not. So let's give him a quick chance to pop a comment up. I'll wait till it appears on my StreamYard screen as well. So hopefully Mark's an ambassador, so chances are that Mark's probably got them anyway. But I'll just so if Mark's one of the ambassadors, so I will pick somebody else because he will have received the full range of them off Pete. So apologies for picking you, Mark, but like I was saying at the start, I'd rather these. Do we know if Buddha's okay? Buddha is okay, Jeff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find somebody else and who perhaps isn't an ambassador. And I want somebody over on YouTube, really. Just trying to find. I'm terrible remembering who is and who isn't on the ambassadors team or who gets the stuff. Is Kerry Lauder? Are you on the ambassadors team or anything, Kerry, or have you got them? I should really have a list really of who's on the ambassadors team. I can remember some names. Good evening, Patsy. Hope you're well. Buddy was still not with him, but don't worry, I'm looking after him. Good, Donna. It's nice to know that he's being looked after. I chatted with him a bit today, and he seemed a bit brighter, which is good. Good evening, Martin. Hope you're well. So we're just waiting to see. I'm not, and I don't have them, laugh all out. So great. So, Kerry, if you want to put heads or tails just in the comments then, and then I shall bring the coin toss back over, and then hopefully we'll have another winner. But we shall have to wait and see if you're going to choose heads or tails. Let's have a quick puff on this while we're waiting for Kerry to comment. Oh, and some batteries have just arrived from Amazon that I ordered 3 hours ago, which is absolutely amazing. Right, so there we go. So Kerry has gone for tails, so I shall bring it back up onto the screen. So everyone, fingers crossed, we want a tails for Kerry, and I shall flip it. Oh, that was a bit of a slow flip, and it is a tails. So well done, Kerry. So again, Kerry, from you, all I'll need is your name, address, email address, and phone number. If you can send it over to me sometime this evening, that would be great, and then I can get it off to Danny in the morning. Laudr. So we've had 2 from 2 so far, which is absolutely amazing. And obviously we've only reviewed one juice so far, which was the peach. So I shall pop that over there to one side. Let me get rid of that off the screen. What I'll do is I'll just take this banner off for a little bit. There we go. And let me go back to my comments, and I'll have to try and find that one to unhide it. There we go. I'm getting used to this StreamYard thing. It's not as bad as what I first thought it was going to be. So where are we up to then in the comments? It's just everyone saying well done. No, we've done well there. 2 from 2. So let's put a fresh RDA on here. As you can see, some nice, clean, fresh cottons in there. And what should we go for next? I'm going to say we'll leave the apricot and peach because I've just done a peach one. Let's go for the yellow pear next. For anyone who is interested, these are obviously available over on the website, and from memory, they are £15 each in a 100ml bottle with the ice shot for free inside them. There is a total of 8 flavors in the range. I did 4 of them last week, and Scott did this 4. But if anybody who's interested in the other flavors and perhaps missed the reviews last week, Scott will be doing them tomorrow, all being well, providing he's feeling better. Hopefully our little chat today and the little laughs that we had brightened him up a little bit, because he's been a poorly little soldier, you see, so you need to look after him. All right, there we go. So that's that all juiced up. Let's give that a chance to soak in. Let's show Scott some love and hope he's better soon. Yeah, he's a big, strong boy. I'm sure you'll be all right. Hopefully he's just managed to get some food inside him tonight, because that'll obviously help as well. I finger tested. All had a tank among them, which was gorgeous. Changed to grape, and my bottle is nearly done. Yeah, I've been Struggling so hard. Evening, Marina. Hope you're well. I've been struggling so hard to sort of not open these. It's been really difficult. The last time I found it this hard was when the Medusa came out from memory. That was really hard not to open them as well. So let's give this one a smell. So the nice yellow pear. That's got a really nice strong smell to it as well, which what I wasn't expecting from a pear, because my sort of, I suppose, image of a pear, which I get in my head, is of quite a sort of a bland sort of flavour. I do like pears though as a fruit, but I wouldn't say that I have them a lot. Don't say that, Justin. Scott will be after if you're going to order some grape tomorrow. I'm going to get these in a sample pack. Who wrote that there? Sorry, it just jumped. Kerry. And some of them are the same price as a big bottle. I don't know how much the sample packs are, Kerry. That's really, really bad of me. I should have actually had a look as well. No, is it all, Danny? That's fine, mate. We all have lives. You get on with whatever you need to do. Thank you, Kelly. I saw that pop up in the top of my screen. I'll have a look on my phone in a minute. It smells absolutely gorgeous, and it smells like a pear, but it smells stronger than what I sort of envisage a pear in my head to be. But it smells gorgeous. Let's have a few drops of that. Oh, that's nice. Now, that reminds me of pear drop sweets on the back of the hand test. That may change slightly on the vape, but definitely it reminds me of the sweets, the pear drop sweets there. That was really nice. Really, 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 really nice. Yeah, but to me, that's pear drop sweets. That is gorgeous. Really, really nice. Who doesn't like a good pear? Yes. See, I could have turned that into something rude, which I'm sure that's what it was intended to be. Love pear drops. Donna, steal this one as well then, because if Scott's not well, he won't be able to get off the sofa quick enough to stop you. I'm going to pop a little bit more on this because that cotton doesn't look. God's in the hospital, positive COVID test, a brick in it. Oh, hope everything's okay, Danny. If you need anything, you know, we're all on the end of a phone. I don't know what we can do, but we're always here to listen, mate, if you ever want to chat. Let's pop a little bit more on there. Let's pop the lid on that one. So this is the pear. What I'll do is after I've done this one, I'll quickly run through the lives, and then we'll give somebody else a go on the 50-50 coin toss as well. And then we shall move on to the other ones. Right, so this coil's 0.15 as well, so that's perfect. That's really, really nice as well. The sweetness has slightly dropped off on that compared to on the back of the hand test, and I think I'm getting a bit more of a sort of a natural pear flavour sort of coming through now, rather than sort of the pear drop sweets. But it's really, really tasty, really, really nice. That is gorgeous. And I'm absolutely clouding my room out here, and I haven't opened the window, so my missus is going to go mad at me. But hey, it's one of them things, isn't it? Right. Oh, that's going to be really hard to pick from them two so far. But they're really, really tasty. Right, let me quickly grab my bit of paper. And this is probably all wrong because Scott skived off last night because he said he wasn't feeling well. I'm only joking, mate. I couldn't copy his notes down, and I only realised that at about 7:15 today. So I had to quickly sort of run through and scribble some notes down on a bit of paper. So if I've got any of the details on here wrong, I apologise. But I think I'm pretty much there. So tomorrow night at 7:45, you've got the legend Mr. Scott McAlinden, aka the Bearded Geordie Butter. He will be doing the other four of the Fruity Boom to the ones I'm doing tonight, the ones that I did last week, which are on the shelf behind me there, but I've got some other ones mixed in, so I'll probably get them wrong if I pull the names out. He's also doing his final thoughts on the Hell Vape Mouth to Lung RTA Thursday night. Scott's on the Coil Benders distribution page. Thursday night on the Coil Benders distribution page, again, you've got the Benders Bonanza. I believe this week it's 500 ticket one, 50 amazing prizes, and they are only £2 each. If you want any tickets for that, I'm sure you all know you can either message Kelly Marie Hannah directly or also the Coil Benders page. It's always helpful for them if you can get them bought before the live, but obviously they will be putting some of them up if there's any left for sale on the live as well. Friday night, possibly, but it may also be Saturday. I know they were going to talk about alternating them, but make sure you keep your eyes open for the SWVD Plymouth live with Ian, Shauna, and Flopsy. Whether they'll all be there or not together or not, I'm not 100% sure, but that's either Friday or Saturday, so keep an eye open for that one. Friday night at 8 p.m. on the Monster Deals page, which I'm on now. You've got the 20s. I believe that they've got a hardware draw to do. They will also have the normal games. I think they've got Deal or No Deal again this week, so make sure that you watch that. Saturday or Sunday, no doubt, Pete will be doing a live. So make sure you keep your eyes out for a post going up there. Make sure you turn your notifications on, and Pete will be on Wholesale Vape page. And then on Sunday night at 6 p.m., which is a slightly new time. I know it was 6 p.m. this week as well, but in case anybody missed it this week, Hanky's Mingo is on this page at 6 p.m. on Sundays. I think that's all of the announcements. If I have missed anything, I apologize. If I've got any of the timing slightly wrong, I apologize again. But I've done it now, so if I have missed any, I've missed any. Right. So what we got? So we've done 2 so far, and we've done 2 juices. But what I'm going to do is let's give somebody else a quick go. Let's find somebody on Facebook who pops hasn't got the lap. Let me just have a quick look at something. I just want to have a quick look because Kelly sent me the list of the ambassadors over, and I can just have a quick look through the names, and then I can make sure that I don't pull any of them up. And if I do, because I'm rubbish, I apologize. Right, so all right, there's a comment there. Is Scott Forshaw still with us? Hopefully, if you are here, Scott, just put yes, I'm here, and then heads or tails, and I'll try and answer that question as well when we're going through. My favorite juice of all time is Medusa Rainbow Burst, very closely followed by the Rainbow Soda. That's a very easy question for me to answer. You should get into commentating. Good evening, Hanky. Sorry, mate, I didn't see you come in there. Hope you're good. Right, so I'm just waiting for Scott to comment if he wants heads or tails. If for any reason I missed the comment, if somebody could all just let me know. And then what I'll do is I shall bring the coin toss back over, and fingers crossed, we'll then have 3 out of 3. We've had 2 from 2 so far. So we just need to wait for Scott to come up and say heads or tails, really. Hopefully he's still here. I'm sure that he will be, because he only just asked me that question literally a few comments above where I sort of scroll to. So hopefully Scott is still here. All good here, Chris. Couldn't be happier. Good. Thanks for the message, Scott. Right, so Scott is here, right, and you want heads. So I'll just put it up on the screen so everyone can see it, and I shall bring this in here. So I'm going to click on the flip it. So we want a heads this time. Please. And it is. It's a heads. That's 3 from 3. Scott Forshaw. So I shall write down your name, Scott Forshaw. And again, mate, what I'll need from you at the end, once the live's finished, you can do it, or any time this evening. I'll need your name, address, email address, and telephone number. And I shall arrange for, and also what 100ml bottle you want as well. You can pick any of the 100ml bottles that you want from this range, obviously. And if you're struggling where to find them from, the website is scrolling across the bottom of the screen there. So just let me know which one you want in a 100ml bottle, and you'll also get the sample pack of the full range. They won't take out the one that you've got as your 100ml bottle or anything. So you'll end up with 110ml of one of them. Right, let me have a quick drink, if you don't mind, of my Lucozade. Oh, there we go. Get it all out my beard. And let's go for some apricot and peach next. Everyone's saying well done, Scott. I can't believe that's 3 from 3. Everyone's doing really well tonight. Hopefully that continues. I have got a maximum of what I'm allowed to give away, but we've only got 2 more juices to do, and I'm going to give at least 2 more people a go. So we shall go from there. So what did I say we're going to do next? The apricot and peach. Let's give it a good shake up. You're welcome, Scott. No worries at all. What's that? I've messaged you too. I did see your message, Kelly, and I just read them then. Right, so got a fresh RDA on there. Some nice fresh cottons in there. Let's get it all nicely juiced up. I can't believe it's 8:10 already. I don't know where the time goes when I'm on the lives. It feels like you've been on 5 minutes, and then you look at the clock and you've been on for like an hour. So it's having a chat with all you lovely people on the other end there. Good evening, Andrew. Hope you're well, mate. And good evening to everybody else. I apologise if I've missed your comments when you've come in. But hopefully I shall see you comment at some stage when I'm looking at the screen. So there we go. That's that all nicely juiced up. So this is the peach and apricot. Let's give it a nice smell test and see what we think of it. Excuse me for burping. Now, to me, on the smell test of that one, I'm getting a lot more apricot than I am the peach. I was telling Justin, I've messaged him too. Oh, that's all right then, Kelly. You know what it's like on StreamCard? You can't say if it's a reply to you or if it's a reply to somebody else or anything like that. It's quite difficult at times. Oh, it smells gorgeous. Yeah, but to me, I'm definitely getting more of the apricot come through than the peach on the smell test. Let's see what it's like on the taste. And again, it's predominantly an apricot with the peach in the background there. Yeah, definitely apricot is a predominant flavour for me on that. A little bit more. It's a nice fresh apricot as well. Again, it's not got any synthetic sort of taste to it or anything like that. But the peach is definitely there in the background. But to me, that's really predominantly an apricot juice. Really, really nice. But in a way, that's good that it's predominantly, because if it was predominantly peach, then we've already got a peach juice as well there. Please be patient, guys and girls. Chris is double busy. I apologise if I've missed any comments there. Good evening, Luke. I hope you're well. I can't see what I'm replying to there. Let me pull that over and see if I can see. I can't even see if I do it on that either because of the way I've got my screen set up. I don't know if that was a response to anybody. Could watch you all night. Cheers, Gary. The whole of this range does sound amazing. Jane, it's a really cracking range so far. Really, really good. All right, let's give this one a vape. So this is the apricot and peach. And that one's coming out a little bit higher. So let's drop the power down to there. Let's see what we get from this. And again, it's the same on the vape for me. I'm getting predominantly the apricot come through with the sort of peach in the background. And it's nice again. I think I preferred the peach, if I'm honest, over the apricot and peach. But again, it's all personal preference, these things with juices, isn't it? But that, again, is just another really, really nice juice. But it is predominantly the apricot with the peach in the background, that one, massively. But really, really nice still again. Right, let me try and find somebody else. Right, so here we go. Here's a comment. So is Luke Tallinair still here? Hopefully Luke is. If you are, Luke, can you just put, yes, I'm here, and then choose heads or tails. And what I'll do is I shall flip this. If you get it right, you have bagged yourself a 100ml bottle of the Fruity Boom of your choice, and also a full sample pack of all of the flavors. So, Luke, if you are here still, mate, if you can just put, yes, I'm here, and then heads, or yes, I'm here, then tails. Only 8 here, yeah. For, YouTube, it's very quiet over there. Don't know why. It's fine. I don't mind. As long as people are watching, I don't mind which platform people watch from, to be honest with you. I prefer the YouTube side of things. So yes, I'm here, and tails, right? So I shall flip it. So we want to see a tails here, and it is a tails. What is going on tonight? Everyone is, that's 4 from 4. So Luke, Tallen, Luke Talentire. What I need from you, Luke, is at the end, I shall need you to send me a PM with your name, address, email address, and phone number, and also the 100ml bottle of the Fruity Boom, which you want, and also then you'll get the sample pack of the full range as well. All sent out to you free of all jolly charge, as Pete would say. No need to pay postage or anything like that. It's all sent out, and it's all arranged by Danny and Pete up at the factory. So congratulations to the 4 of you so far. All right, I'm going to have a quick vape and see what's going on in the comments, because I've not had any nicotine. You're bankrupt, Chris. I know. I can't believe that's 4 from 4. I think I got 3 from 5 last week. If I get 5 from 5, then that's the way it goes. It's a 50-50 chance, isn't it? I'm sure that some weeks when things like this are done and things, I know that when Pete's done it, it's sort of really sort of difficult. Sometimes you may get 5 losers in a row or anything like that. I know that when Pete was doing the 6s, he was going through massive dry spells of waiting for the number 6 to come out on the dice, and it wouldn't. And then all of a sudden, you would get loads come through all at once. Right, let me have a quick drink, and then we're going to do. And then we'll move on to the grape. This is the one that I've been looking forward to, if I'm honest, the most. I do love a really good grape juice. And then I saw Scott's reaction when he tried this, and I know that he absolutely loved it. And then also Donna's since then stolen it from him, so it must be really, really good as well. So let's get that changed over. So as you can see, another brand new, fresh, clean RDA on there. And the last one of all of the Fruity Booms for me to do the grape. And I have purposely kind of saved this one to the last. Thank you, Bud. We'll send details over. No worries at all, Luke. That's great. If you can just send them over to me tonight at some stage, and then what I'll do is I'll get everyone's details together, and then I'll get them, and then I'll get it sent off to the guys at the factory tomorrow. It's just payback for my stolen shampoo. I shall have a quick look now. Kelly. Yeah, no worries at all. Thank you very much. She's sending me nude pictures again. I don't know what she's doing. She's not. That's Hanky's job to send me nude pictures. Right, so let's get this all juiced up. It's got a nice little bit of colour to it, this one as well. It's a nice clear juice still. But it's got like a bit of a sort of very sort of mild green colour to it. I suppose reminds you a bit of a grape as well, doesn't it? Of a green grape. Let's get that all nicely juiced up, because the last thing we want is a little bit of a dry hit. Grape, don't tell butter. I know. He'll be driving all the way down from Newcastle to London to pick this up, won't he? Let's give it a proper smell. Gonna have a proper look at it tomorrow. I don't know what that was in response to. And again, straight away on the smell test, you're getting a really, really nice, sweet green, sort of greenish grape I'm getting coming through from that. I haven't looked at my team messages in case they're naughty. Just seen Joe comment. Oh, that smells absolutely gorgeous, that one. Let's have a bit of a drip there. Oh, that is good. I never say naughty things. That is a gorgeous grape, that one. That is really, really strong, really nice, juicy grape flavour on the back of the hand test. That is gorgeous. If that vape's anything like what the sort of back of the hand taste test is like, I can see why everyone loves this one so much that they've tried. Right, let's whack the power back up, because that's a 0.15 coil in there. Let's give it a go. That is a really, 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 really nice grape juice. I think I would probably go as far as to say that is probably the best grape juice that I've ever had. I've had a lot of sort of fruit juices and everything like that over my time, but I think, hand on heart, that is probably the best grape that I've ever had. And to me, it's a bit of a mixture between, it's hard to pick out exactly. It's not a sort of a sharp green grape. I'd say it's more, for me, a red grape. It's not quite as sort of strong and earthy, as I call it, as a sort of a black grape. I'd say that's more of a sort of a red grape. You can get the sort of the lightly coloured red ones when you go to the shops. That's what that reminds me of there. It's not quite as sharp as a green grape. A little bit sweeter than that. To me, that's a really, really nice red grape there. Justin needs his grape now, but it said it's all been recalled. No, it hasn't. Just don't listen to Scott. He just wants to keep it all for himself. You've heard it all, folks. London Vaper exclusive. Laugh out loud. Yeah, to me, that is honestly, I'd say the best grape that I've ever tried. I am quite a fan of grape juices as well, but that one's just the right level of sweetness to me. Really, 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 really nice grape juice, that one. Right. What should we do for the last one while I'm trying to work out if you want a chance to have, I'm going to pick one more person to have a go on this. If you want to have a chance to have a go on the heads or tails, if you just put boom in the comments, and then what I'll do is I shall scroll through and I shall find a boom comment. Quickly, while you're doing that, I shall run through the lives again quickly as well. And if I'm really, really clever, I can go up to here and I can press on that. So every Tuesday night, 7:30, you've got myself. On a Wednesday at 7:45, you've got Scott. Bender's Bonanza over on the Core Benders page every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. The 20s on the page that I'm on now at 8 p.m. And also Hanky's Mingo at 6 p.m. on a Sunday as well. And then obviously back to Scott on the Core Benders distribution page every Monday at 7:45 as well. So that's pretty much what's going on. The Bender's Bonanza this week is 500 tickets, so there's 50 amazing prizes. So make sure that you get them all before. It's nice to see the boom comments coming through. Right, then I'm going to try and put these in some form of order. I think you can probably all guess what my number one spot's going to be. But I'm going to say, what's going to be a hard one? Yeah, right. So in like a joint third place, absolutely love both of these still. But for me, I'm going to put in the joint third place is the yellow pear and the apricot and peach. Nothing wrong with them at all. My personal preference, I prefer the flavors of these two. Second place, I'm going to go for the peach. Cracking juice. Love it to bits. But first place for me, it has to be the grape. If that does not turn out to be the number one seller in the range, I will be unbelievably surprised. It is absolutely outstanding. But Scott McAlinden would want me to say it's awful so he can steal it all for himself. But that ain't going to happen, mate, because it's too good not to share it with everybody. That is just an amazing, amazing, amazing juice. Right, let me have a look through these comments and let me see if I can find. So hopefully everyone who is saying boom hasn't got it. So let me just have a quick look at the ambassadors thing again. Sorry, just bear me 2 seconds. I just want to make sure that I don't, because I did just see a comment there and I don't know if I think I may have picked that person last week. I'll tell you what, let me keep going through. All right, that person there is not, and where have they gone now? I just saw a name then and it's just vanished off. There we go. So is Poppy Wright still with us? If you are here, Poppy, just put, yes, I'm here, and then say heads or tails. You can do it all in the same comment, and it'll just make it a bit easier because it's already coming through. I'm not an ambassador and a newbie. You wish you are, Justin. You've been around since day one of Wholesale Vape, I think. maybe even before perhaps you're one of the founding members of the group. It wouldn't surprise me. So hopefully we're just waiting for Poppy Wright to come in, saying, so she is here. So Poppy, do you want heads or tails? And if you get this right, it will be 5 correct answers from 5. So we're just waiting to see if she wants heads or tails. So I apologize if I'm looking down. I'm just trying to keep my eye on the screen. Just waiting for her to say heads or tails, because she's said that she's here. Good evening, Mark. Hope you're well. Come on, where are you hiding? I just need to know heads or tails so I can go. Smart Vapors put tails, but it's all right. So tails. So there we go. Hope I don't break the chain, right? So I shall bring it back up. And we are hoping for a tails, aren't we? So here we go. Please, 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 please. And it is a tails. I can't believe that. That is 5 from 5, right? You're all going to have to back me up here, because Pete and Danny are not going to believe me tomorrow that I gave 5 people a 50-50 chance to have a go on this, and all of you won, which is absolutely amazing. So again, Poppy, what I'll need from you is, if I put a comment, let me just try something. Please PM me after the live with name, address, email address, and phone number. Now, hopefully this is going to come up as me on it hard, so I can pin this on the screen when it does come through, so you all know who you're looking for. Right, so there I am. Have I done it? No, I haven't. That one there. Right, so that's who you're looking for. That's me up there on the bottom of the screen. So what I need from you is your name, address, email address, and phone number. The reason why I want your email address and phone number is just for the tracking part of it. If for any reason you don't want to give me them, that's fine. You just won't be able to track it. When you do send it over, if you could also make sure that you put your postcode in as well, otherwise it delays things, because I sometimes forget to check that the postcode's in there and just forward the message on, and then I get a message back from Danny saying, do you know what the postcode is? Because they haven't got time to basically searching around for things like that. Right, so that was the sort of review bits done. To me, that is a cracking range. There is the other ones which Scott is going to be doing tonight, which is the apple, pineapple, mango Asian, which was beautiful, and also the banana mango as well. So make sure you join Scott tomorrow to look at the other 4 in case you missed the reviews on them last week. Absolutely cracking range of juice. Really stunning range of juice there. So let me just see, what have I missed in the comment there? Is it for your little black book, Chris? No, it's not. Chris Rowland doesn't send nudes, just saying, no, I'm good. Do you want my email address and phone number? Kerry, I asked you for your address, right, before Christmas, so I could send you a Christmas card, and you never, ever sent it to me. So I offered, and you just wouldn't send it to me. Right. Justin Banks, shame. Was that about sending the news, is it? Right. Does anybody have any questions they would like to ask or anything like that? I have kept you for an hour, but I've got plenty of time. The missus is still working away, so I'm not in any rush to jump off. For some reason, it's 8:30 at night, and she's still busy working, and she started at 8 o'clock this morning. Nice long day for her. So we shall see if any questions come through. He sends bath shots, though. Joe, that's only to select people. There's actually quite a few people who got that picture, because everyone keeps forwarding it to anybody else. If anybody doesn't know, you can't see anything. All you can see is the back of my head in the bath. What am I doing next week? God, you've asked me a question now. Next week, I believe, from memory, Scott was really massively organised, and he's basically planned out the reviews. I think next week I am doing 3 of the Vape Monster juices, 3 or 4 of them. I can't remember exactly. If I was that organised, I could have a look on my messages now, but I'm not that organised. And I've just seen the first message come through, which is absolutely great. I believe it is that Oh, guys, also in your message you sent to me, if you can let me know which of the 100ml bottles you want as well, just in case anybody later joined. So you're going to get a 100ml bottle of your choice from this range. Let me get rid of that off my screen, make it a bit bigger. So you can choose any 100ml bottle from the Fruity Boom that you want, but you'd also get a sample pack of the full range as well. So when you send me a message, if you want, for example, the grape, just put, can I have grape, or can I have the peach, or can I have the mango peach, or the pineapple, whichever one you want as well. Don't worry if it comes in over a different message, because I can sort those out. It'd just be really handy if I had them tonight. What's a good mouth-to-lung RDA? Now, depending on how much money you want to spend, the two that I've been using quite religiously, the one that you'll always see me using, I've got no batteries in this mod at the minute, is this one, which is the K-Fun Light 2019. Absolutely amazing mouth-to-lung RDA, but they are an absolute rip-off at about 67 quid, something like that. But last week I got this one in, which is the Trio by a company called, and I can find the box, which is dumped down here somewhere, by a company called ZQ, if I can get it into the right bit on there. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I think at the minute I prefer this to my K-Fun, and these are 20-something pound or whatever. It's got some very bizarre airflows. It's got 3 sort of split levels of airflow. It's got a bottom, a side airflow, and also a top. Because I'm using it as a really tight mouth-to-lung sort of draw, I've got them all closed apart from the bottom, so I'm just getting bottom airflow on it. To me, if someone's after a nice mouth-to-lung RDA, this one's great. But also don't forget, Scott's doing the draw for the Helvate one tomorrow as well. I've not tried that one. Scott says it's absolutely great as well. So there's lots and lots of options out there. Knows it all, Joe. You have a good evening. Are you doing the Vape Monster range that has people's names on it? Yes, I am, Kerry. I can't remember which 4 I'm doing from there. I need to have a look on the list, because me and Scott have tried organising things a bit better this time. So we're sort of doing things at slightly different times. The Vertex, yeah, that's the one that I was talking about, Justin. That's the one that Scott's doing these final thoughts on tomorrow. Have you tried the Coffee King Maple Part? I have, Shelley. I have tried that one. Not what that reminds me of. It's like a cereal bar. I know it's a maple bar. I have got 100ml bottle of it somewhere in my sort of bits over here, and I may have some. No, I haven't got any behind me either, because I haven't got the full range of that one. But yeah, I have tried the maple bar. I've also got it in Nick Salts as well, if I remember rightly, or had it. I may have used it. But yeah, it's that one took me by a bit of a sort of a surprise, because I was expecting more of a coffee, but it's more of a sort of a cereal bar, in my opinion. I think that's the last comment that has come up on there. What have I missed above? Thank you for everyone who sent me the addresses. Chris, next week you're doing 4 of the monsters and I'm doing the banger juice. There we go. See, so Scott's organised it perfectly well. What is one juice you always go back to? For me, Poppy, the one juice that I always go back to, and I don't know where I've just put the bottle of it. I had it literally on the table in front of me there. I'm going to say the one juice that I always go back to is the rainbow soda. The reason why I keep going back is because I've got loads and loads of bottles of it. But my favourite juice of all time is, when I can eventually get to it, it's going to be the one at the very back, which is in an open bottle, no doubt. Is, let me just put these back up so it stays a little bit tidy. That's not going to work, so let's dump that one there. Is the Rainbow Burst. Another absolutely cracking juice. They're probably my 2 go-to juices for sort of sub-ohming. And mouth-to-lung wise, this is probably going to surprise quite a few of you. I've been using this Tangled frozen mint recently in my mouth-to-lung. I'm doing Dismembered Dan, Rampage Ricky, Creepy Cooney, and Kaluthu Catherine. There we go. I quite like sort of like just quite a plain juice in my sort of mouth-to-lung ones. Another thing I've been using quite a bit recently, I don't know where I've moved them to. They must be around here somewhere. Is the Geek bars as well. Kelly Marie Hannah sent me some of those over, and it's there behind me. I've been using the menthol one in those as well quite a bit recently. And the banana one as well. I can't use a banana all day. There we go. Right. If you like a really good coffee flavor, the Greek frappe is amazing. Yeah. For coffees, I think the best coffee is the Chubby's Choice one, which is hiding in with that lot probably further back. I don't want to pull it out, but the Chubby's Choice coffee is great. And also in the Coffee King range, I think the Greek frappe is probably the best one. Hope it's not salty juice in your mouth. Like that's terrible. No. See that one come through there. Is there anything else that people want to ask? I don't want to run too far into your evening, but like I said, I'm not in any massive rush to bail out on you this evening. I've got one more episode of The Mandalorian to watch, and then that's that finished as well. And then I think I've got a few more episodes of Cobra Kai, and then that's that done as well. But I think I've got a bit of a busier day at work tomorrow, so I won't be sloping off watching anything on my computer there. And Before the Watershed, whatever that was to do with, I don't know. It was that one there. Evening, Dave. Hope you're well. How's Daisy and Sean? Kerry, they're absolutely covered in mud and all sorts of stuff outside. I do need to go and sort the garden out at some stage. What's about salted caramel? Just your what was that about salted caramel, Chris? Your mind just ran away with you. Yeah, that's one juice that I'm not a big fan of is salted caramels. I'm watching Deafy Does Dallas. Mr. Banks finished Cobra Kai the other day. Finished it on the couch. I think that's it. That's just jumped off. Finished on such a high. Yeah, I think I've got about another 7 or 8 episodes to go, something like that, and then that's that one done. You're lucky I can't think of any questions, but that's because someone's probably already asked me what my favorite flavor of crisps is, Kelly. That's your normal question, which you ask everybody whenever they come up to this stage of an evening. I've just seen that Inez from my work has started watching. She may have just scrolled past, but if you're still watching, Inez, hello and hope you're well. I'll give you a ring tomorrow, see how things are. What about biscuits? Chocolate hobnobs, straight away. Can't beat a chocolate hobnob. It's the easiest answer in the world. Ask anybody who's been in the forces of any description, their favourite biscuit is normally a chocolate hobnob. What's your favourite strawberry flavour? Probably the strawberry milk in Chubby's Choice, which is that one there. That's probably my favourite strawberry, if I'm honest with you. Really, really nice. That's probably my favourite. Thank you to everybody who has sent me the thing. They'll be sat in my pending box, so I'll just reply to you. Hello to you too. Can everyone say hello to Inez for me, please? She's unfortunate enough to have to work with me, even though we don't see each other a great deal. But it's lovely to see you. Chocolate digestives for Donna. Oh my God. How about the SAS of biscuits or the hobnobs? Yeah, chocolate hobnobs. Yeah, it's always the way forward. Good strawberry choice. Yeah, I think that's probably the best strawberry that we do, in my opinion. I'm sure that there's probably some other good ones, but I can't really think of off the top of my head. I think there may be something in there. Yeah, in the Juicy Lucy strawberry wasn't bad, if I remember rightly, as well. But it's been a while since I've had that. Are you going to keep growing that beard? Yeah, it's getting to that annoying point, Inez. We were talking about it earlier. It's getting a bit annoying. I just need to wait for the barbers to open and then I can get it all done properly. See, look, you've even got people saying hello to you now, Inez. You've got Justin, Donna, see, Evan saying hello to you. You're going to be famous now. You'll be famous in the vaping world. Inez Swaffield popped in to say hello. I'm insane. It is. She's off her head. Absolutely madder than a box of frogs. Smart vapors like Fox's creams. There we go. Oh, I'm knocking everything over here. A few more people saying hello to Inez. Kelly, Kerry, Scott Forshaw. There you go, Inez. No. Right, has anybody else got anything before we draw this to a close? I think I've got quite a few Facebook Messenger notifications come through there. So thank you to everybody who has sent me their details over. A quick congratulations to Tracy, Kerry, Scott, Luke, and Poppy. You've all bagged yourself 100 ml of the juice and also a full sample pack as well. Malted milks, Inez? No. Have you bought me a puppy yet? Kelly, I bought you a lovely little cute fluffy one for Christmas called Baby Roland, as you called him. He's not real, but that's all you're allowed at the moment, isn't it? I'm not going to buy you a real one because that's a conversation you need to have with Sean. Evening, Dan Gooch. Hope you're well, mate. Poor Justin. I'll message you now, Chris. No, it's all Poppy. Thank you. Like I said, I think everyone else has messaged me, and then I can get these sent off to the factory. Hopefully, with them not being, if they're not too busy, they should get sent out tomorrow. So hopefully, should be with you Thursday or Friday. If for any reason they've not sort of come Friday, if you just ping me a message and just let me know, then I can chase them up. But I'm sure that they will be because I'll get the list sent off first thing tomorrow. So they should be with you Thursday. If for any reason they're not, they shall be with you Friday. But any problems, do just let me know. I prefer that you contact me rather than contact the factory because then things all get confused and everything like that. So any problems, just let me know, and I shall deal with them. Right. I'm sure you're lovelier than me, so it's all good. Justin, mate. Inez is absolutely lovely. She is a great laugh at work. With the nature of our work, we don't actually see each other a great deal, but whenever we do, we always have a laugh, me and Inez. It normally involves copious amounts of alcohol and people having to carry me everywhere. But hey, wouldn't be a work still unless someone gets drunk, and that's my job normally. Right. Has anybody got anything else before I do call it a night? There's still 30-something of you. 32. There's still a few over on YouTube watching as well. If there's nothing else going to come through, we shall call it a night call it an evening. Don't forget to support all the other lives. Remember, Pete is always watching for helpful people. I know he had to do a very quick live this weekend, but I'm sure that he hasn't lost his list of helpful people. So make sure that you do tune into all the lives. Tomorrow night you've got Scott. Thursday's a Ben's Bonanza. Friday, we have the Amazing 20s and also SWVD Plymouth. Saturday, Sunday, you're going to have Pete around, Hanky's Mingo on Sunday, and then also back to Scott on Monday, who is looking at the Banger range, the new 6, or the new range, the sort of 6 of them. Thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. I hope we all had a bit of a laugh in the comments. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's Pete's business, but this side of it is, in my opinion, it is just about having a laugh, really, and sort of being friendly and nice to each other. So I am going to bid you a good night. Hope you all stay safe. And as Scott says, check in on people that you love. That's why Scott phones me every day. My missus says that I speak to him more than I speak to her. But hey, that's one of them things. No problem at all. You have a lovely evening, guys, and I shall see you next week, but I shall also see you in the chat of the other lives and things like that. I'll speak to you soon, guys. Have a cracking week. Bye-bye.